Do it yourself, DIY. Are you someone that is an entrepreneur, a business owner, and is doing everything themselves?
Jesus Christ, that right there is the mail. Now let's talk about the mail. Can we talk about the mail, please, Mac? I'm dying to talk about the mail with you all.
Did you leave your job so that you could be doing everything yourself and doing a job for yourself? I know you may be making a little more money. I know you may be making a little more time for yourself, maybe, but are you scaling your business really? When you're doing everything yourself, you're doing accounting yourself, you're doing marketing yourself, you're doing sales yourself, you're doing customer support yourself, do it yourself. That's what you thought when you were starting your business, then you've only signed up for another job. Here I am to show you how you can scale your business 10 times, grow your business to the point where you're not the one doing it yourself. First and foremost, a business grows when you're not the one who's working in the business, your employees are. You're the one who's strategizing, who's managing, who is going out there and probably closing more customers. But you're not the one who's doing the work. If that's what you're doing and that's what you are, then you are not on the path of scaling. Yes, you are on the path of maybe making a little more money every time you sign up with a client, but there is a threshold for that as well. And at some point you will be burnt out and you will not be able to do everything yourself. I want to tell you how you can 10x your business by hiring an employee. And if you feel you don't have the budget to hire an employee, then hire a virtual assistant, a remote employee for a much, much lower cost. But for that, the first step is to learn to delegate. They are not you. They don't love your business as much as you do. They cannot work as efficiently and as seamlessly like you do. You have to train them, but everything will be worth it once they are trained and they are taking care of the business for you. At the end of the day, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to get done. If you remember the 80-20 rule, the 80-20 rule says that only 20% of the tasks are the most important tasks in a business, and they account to 80% of the revenue. You can focus on those 20% tasks that are the most important for your business to grow your business, and the 80%, which is also important but not as important as the 20%, can be delegated to someone else. The 80% task, which only contributes to 20% of the revenue or 20% of the growth of your business, can be delegated to someone else. It doesn't have to be done perfectly, it can just be done average.
I got away with everything under the last boss, and it wasn't good for me at all. So I want guidance. I want leadership.
There is accounting, bookkeeping, there is digital marketing. All of these tasks are important, but not as important as sales, as going out there and meeting clients, as if you're a doctor, then meeting patients. If you're a lawyer, then going out there and strategizing, or meeting with clients or understanding their problems. Everything else, invoicing is not that important. Invoicing can be done by an employee. Yeah, they may make some mistakes once in a while. You can correct them over time, and over time they will learn and they will get better at it. But if you feel that I'm the best and I'm the one who can do it the best, yes, you can. I'm not even saying no. But how long are you going to do it, and how many tasks can you take on your plate?
I can't lie!
What can a virtual assistant do for you? A virtual assistant can do a lot of back office tasks for you. A virtual assistant can do administrative work, be your assistant, book your appointments. Whenever you meet a person, you can always give that virtual assistant the contact information, and the virtual assistant can go out there and follow up with them, email them, call them. And that's how appointments would be set. If you remember Brian Tracy's words, every 5 appointments leads to 1 close of sale. So the more appointments that you book, the more sales that you will get. If you book 20 appointments, you get 4 closes right out there. Okay, All you need to do is book 5 appointments, somebody who can come on a call or on a meeting and come and see you. For that, you have to do a lot of follow-up, a lot of cold calling, a lot of email outreach, a lot of networking events, a lot of cold calling, a lot of digital marketing. But all of this may not be your expertise. So have a virtual assistant do all this for you. You focus on the closing. They need to generate the leads. You are the one who's focusing on the closing, generating more business for yourself. Or maybe if you're working from home, if you're a lawyer, if you're an accountant, you say, okay, all my softwares are online, everything I meet with clients online. Why do I have to go out there and meet more people? You have to meet people. People have to know you, to be able to trust you, to be able to, give you their work. Why would anybody trust you if they don't know you?
Say hello to my little friend.
A sale takes 7 hours at least to close in their mind. And if you're not out there networking, making videos, or doing digital marketing, or showing your service out there or showing yourself out there, then you're not probably in their subconscious. And if you're not in their subconscious, they're probably either going ahead with somebody else or not taking the service at all. Okay, so if you want to be in their mind for at least 7 hours, either you show up more often in front of them, or you better do something else to be in front of their eyes. But at the end of the day, every sale happens with a whole sales cycle. You need to meet people, you need to show interest in their services, you need to show interest in them, and that's how they think about you. That's how they feel that you are interested in them. You can also hire sales VAs. If you feel that you're not good at sales, you can hire somebody in sales who can be doing the consultation calls, who can do lead generation for you, and then you can be the one to provide the service. It totally depends on you, what you want as a VA. Okay, a virtual assistant, a remote employee, and this is only because if you cannot hire locally, you can hire a virtual assistant or a remote employee to do that job. A lot of entrepreneurs out there, they are making paycheck to paycheck right now from their business, but they still have the passion to run a business. You don't have to cut down on your profits just because you have to hire an employee. There are a lot of virtual assistant agencies. We are a virtual assistant agencies in North America. We have our office in New York. We have our office in Toronto. There are so many VA agencies out there. Just contact them. Have them find a virtual assistant based on your needs. You can hire people in sales. You can hire people in marketing. You can hire people in customer support, accounting, digital marketing, graphic designing, anything that can be done remotely. You can hire a remote employee to do that job for as less as $5 per hour. Yes, $5. You don't have to spend $20, $30, $40 per hour, or maybe $4,000 or $3,000 monthly just to get some work done. And then that takes a huge cut from your paycheck because you have to pay an employee. You can just hire a virtual assistant to do that job for a much lower cost. And when you have this person do that job for you, you will realize that you have so much time in the day to grow your business, to meet more people, to network, to do critical thinking. And when you do all these things, that's what helps you grow your business. The compounding effect will take place when you're in the growth mode. If you're doing everything yourself, the compounding effect will never be able to come in play because you don't have the capacity to handle compounding effect. 2 years, 3 years in the business, you will see that your business is growing 10 times than what it would have otherwise done if you were doing everything yourself. So learn to delegate, hire a virtual assistant, hire a remote employee, give everything that you can to this remote employee. Remember the 80-20 rule. If you want to grow your business, only focus on the 20% of the most important tasks that contribute to 80% of the revenue. Everything else can be average. Perfection doesn't have to be there in all aspects of the business. It just has to be there in the most important aspects. Thank you. My name is Abhishek. I am the head of operations at ClerkTech.